fuck you up. Like, I'm gonna, this is a payback for you, bitch. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let me just go ahead and just reintroduce myself. Hi, my name is Diana. Welcome. I just want to go ahead and just tell you guys a happy new year. Welcome to 2025. Let's go. Honestly though, like, I just felt that this year would be an awesome good year for everybody except me also too. So for today's video, today I'm gonna do a actual story time. So this story time is all about a fake ass friend, and this story time is about to be juicy and I hope you guys learn something from this story time. So just sit down, grab your couches, grab your chairs, grab your snacks, grab your popcorn, because this story is about to be spicy. Let's get the introduction together, period. Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. So this goes way back now. This was recently, I think this happens last year. So I was with friends with this girl now, and she was a part of my community also too. And like, honestly though, like, we did so much things together though. Like, me and her though, we were both like this though. We used to take pictures together, we used to change outfits together, we used to sit down and dress up and take some nice pictures and those stuff. And then I used to bring my phone with her, and we used to sit down and make our TikToks together though. So if you guys want to go follow me on the For You page, so I'll be putting in my stuff like right here. You guys can go follow me. So yeah, we did so much things together though, me and her though. Like, we did so much things together though. Like, so she has a little pet and those stuff that we would normally take our dog outside for a walk. So sometimes we would take turns and those stuff. Sometimes she would ask me to walk out her dog for her because she has to do her studies and those stuff. Okay, because she's learning how to speak English, because she's not really good at English, she's Arabic. Okay. I don't know what get into her though, but I'll save that up for the end of everything. So yeah, we did everything together. Like, we did so much things together. We go for walks together. Like, we even cook together though. Like, she showed me how to cook her own kind of food, because like, I didn't know how to cook her own kind of food. So she showed me to do a lot about everything. Like, we did a lot of things, even watch movies together. Sometimes we would just stay up in the TV room where we just sit down and watch movies together, me and this girl though. We would just sit down and watch like plenty movies though, or sometimes we would just stay on our phones. We would just talk for the whole night. Sometimes we would just chill out by the rooftop where we just go and just talk and have some fun and those stuff. Like, we did a lot together though. But I remember when she was going through a lot of stuff though. She was down, depressed and those stuff, and because I was a person that have the good heart and those stuff, I keep telling her every single day, like, everything is gonna be okay. You're going to get what you want and those stuff. You're gonna get your place. Like, everything is gonna be okay. Don't worry. Everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay. Like, I've been there for this girl. I've support her. I've do everything that the only thing that I never liked the most though, so let me get straight into that now. After when she got her place and she got her keys and those stuff, I went her by her house. That's before she moved in. So I help her clean her place. Like, I help her to do every freaking thing. Like, I help this girl to do, like, I help her to set up everything in her house and everything. I was the one that give her some ideas and tell her like, hey, this is what you need to do. I even have to brainstorm everything out of my brain, just the fact that I could able to help this girl and those stuff. And I've been there brainstorming everything. Sometimes I have to map out everything for her and those stuff. Like, I did everything. So after when she got her place now, I went, as I said, I went by over her house. So we cleaned the house together though. We clean our house together, and make sure that she gets whatever she wants for her house and also. So the day comes now when she moved in and also I said to her like, listen, whenever you're gonna be moving in, just let me know so I could come and help you and also. She said, okay. The day comes when she moved in and those stuff. Let me tell you, the day comes when she moved in, I don't know what happened. When she moved in and those stuff, so I was even the one that helped her moved in, that helped her to do every freaking thing. Like, I helped this girl to do everything. Like, I helped her moved in, I helped her with her stuff, and we settled in. So I used to go over by her house where I used to visit her like every single time, making sure that she get everything for her house. We go shopping, we did every freaking thing. Like, but one thing about her, she's a very stubborn girl. Like, every time when I tell her something, she doesn't listen to me. I don't know what happened to her, but every time when I tell her something, she don't want to listen to me. She make it seem like I don't know what am I talking about. She make it seem like I'm a crazy ass person. And every time, all I did this for her is just because of her own safety. That's the reason why I did it. And you don't want to take my advice and those stuff. I remember one day I was going by the nail shop though, because I was gonna get my nails done. So she had her dog with her at the time. So I said to her like, hey, just bring your dog back to the house though. I'm gonna go get my nails done because it was Black Friday sale. It happens. So I went by the nail shop. I went to go get my nails done. And then the fact that like when I was there, she keep calling my phone and telling me, where are you? Girl, I just told you that I was going by the nail shop to get my nails done, because I told you before, like whatever. Why don't you get it though? Like, I actually told you though. So I was there at the nail shop because I was getting my toes done. At the time, I was getting my toes done and even my nails done. So I was there just, doing my own thing, minding my own business, because I want to make sure I get cute, look nice for the holidays and also. So yeah. Meanwhile, I remember when I was at the nail shop, she called my phone and she told me that something bad happened to her. So I asked her, what's going on? She told me that somebody from the furniture store, that's the IKEA store, told me that she got jumped by the store. And when she told me that, like, my heart was kind of shook. I was like, what is are you okay? She said no. She said somebody fight her at the store. And I said, what happened though? She said she was just talking to the person. And because she told the person who she is though, at least she's honest though. But at the same time though, like, I warned this girl so many times. Like, I warned this freaking girl so many times. Do not talk to strangers though. But the fact that, like, hey, she doesn't listen to me. So I don't know what to do, because like I told you so many times, do not freaking talk to strangers though. Whenever you're buying your stuff, go and get your stuff and leave and get the hell out. No, you don't want to listen to me. So look what happened to you now, because you don't fucking listen. So yes. So when I was there now, I was there. And I said to her like, hey, just chill and just relax. I'm gonna come. So by the moment when I get my nails done, no, I went by her house, no, and then she showed me that she said she got bruises right here, like bruises here, and she got some bruises on her shoulders. So I went by her house. I asked her what exactly happened. She told me that the guy who jumped her, he was a gay guy. So they mean to tell me that like that was a gay guy that jumped her though. And honestly though, like some gay guys though, they don't really respect trans women like that though. Some gay guys they respect you, but some gay guys they have a lot of they have this issue with trans girls though, which I don't know. But yeah. So when after we talk and we done everything though, we had a good conversation though. And then I don't know, it's just because of the fact that like every single time when I went by her house, whenever we're having like, you know, like certain conversation or something, she would like to scream at me, yell at me, shout at me, and those stuff, because we were just having a conversation. You don't have to treat me like this though. So I remember one day when I told her like, hey, suppose I was not around though, who was gonna help? How you gonna able to manage to do everything? You know what she told me? She told me she gonna do it all by herself. I said, yeah, that's a fucking slap in the face. So you mean to tell me that like I sit there and I help you? I help you with every freaking thing. You know how many times I have to stop to do everything just because I have to help this girl? Every freaking time I have to leave my house to go at her house. Every freaking single I did every freaking thing to support this girl. Like I did everything. More than the fact that whenever we have conversations, she want to scream at me, yell at me, shout at me, even want to tell me to leave her house. I said, okay, have your fucking way then. I let everything slide with this girl. But ever since when this girl got her place, she changed completely. Like, ever since when she got her place, she's a whole brand new person. Like, she changed. But yeah, so back to what I was saying, like right now. So the last time when we spoke and those stuff, so yeah, so I went by her house. She asked me to get something for her. I was like, okay, let me just get something for her. She gave me the money, and then I put it in my winter jacket, because my winter jacket it has a zip, so I put the money inside, safe and secure. When I came back to my house now, I take it out from my winter jacket, the money, and I put it in my room. So when I get up the next morning now, I went ahead just to get the stuff that she needed. So first I went to the furniture store, which is called IKEA. So I went by IKEA now, and they told me that like after when I was about to purchase, because I got whatever she needed, but when I was about to purchase everything, they told me that like, we don't accept cash, we only accept card. I was like, okay. So I came back in my house now, went into my room now, I grabbed my purse with everything, and I was gonna put the money on my card so that I could able to purchase everything. So when I went to my bank, they told me that my bank doesn't accept deposit. They only do withdrawals. So my bank doesn't accept deposit. I was like, okay. So let me say, you know what? Let me just go to the other store that she told me to go to so I could get some of the stuff for her. Okay. So I decided, so I just went to the other store and I get whatever she needed. Okay, so she gave me the box with everything. I make sure I get everything this girl asked me to do. So when I got back the change, I make sure it was the right change I gave to her. So when I went back to her house now, like I was I was calling her on her phone. Nobody didn't answer the phone. I was knocking on her door. When I went to her apartment, when I was knocking on her door, like, she didn't answer, like, nothing. So I was like, what is going on? Because I am here in the hallways at somebody's house, people staring at me. And there's one thing about me, I don't like when people stare at me. For me, I find it so embarrassing when people look at me thinking that I'm actually weird or something. Why this person at somebody's house? And also because I felt bad. So I was there knocking at her door. Nobody didn't answer. I keep calling her phone so many times, like nothing. So I was like, what is going on then? So I got mad. I was gonna go back to my house. When I was on my way going back to my house now, she called me on my phone telling me that, like, oh, where are you? I said, I'm at the bus stop. I said, girl, I've been calling your phone so many freaking times. Where were you? You know what this girl told me? She was in the damn shower. I was like, so you mean to tell me that, like, all this time you were in the shower and you didn't hear me calling you? Like, what? So I didn't say nothing to her. So I went back to her house now. I gave her everything that she wanted, like everything that she wanted. I also gave her back her right change now. I don't know what's going on with this girl. After when I give her everything that she wanted, so when she started checking the receipt or something, so in my head I was like, like, what is she up to right now? So I don't know what happened now. This girl was gonna accuse me that, like, I take her money. I said, listen, hold up. Like, I said, listen, like, wait. Hold up, like, listen. Number one, I told her, like, listen, girl, I did not take your money. So why are you gonna sit there and accuse me of something I don't do? I gave you everything that you wanted. You asked me to do something for you and I freaking did it. Why are you gonna sit there and accuse me of something that I don't fucking do? First of all, one thing about me, I don't take people's money and those stuff. That's one thing about me, because this is not my money and those stuff. So I was like, what the hell is going on? So we had conversation and those stuff. Like, this girl was telling me, like, oh, you need to get out my house and those stuff. So I was like, what? So in my mind, I was like, I would keep telling, like, girl, I did not fucking take your fucking money, dog. I'm not crazy, though. Like, what are you doing? So I don't know. So I was just sitting there, like, let me tell you, like, I don't know. The way I was so pissed off and also when this bitch tell me that. So, and I think again, when she checked back the receipt again and she realized that I did not owe her any freaking cent and those stuff, because I make sure when I go at the store, I gave her back her right change. So I don't know what's wrong with this girl though. So the fact that, like, no, she was kind of moving like a little bit ipsy with me. So I told her, like, listen, like, so now you realize that I don't really owe you anything, right? She said yes. My man, I was like, then why the fuck you're gonna sit there and accuse me of something that I don't freaking do? Why you gonna sit there and do that, you dumb bitch? Why would you sit there and do that? So, like, then the fact that, like, she was gonna tell me, don't get mad about it, and she don't even apologize to me or nothing. She don't apologize to me and tell me, like, hey, I'm sorry for what I said. I have to do that and tell her I was sorry, which I should never freaking do that though, because that's not my fault. That's her fucking fault. Because why would you sit there and accuse me of something that I don't freaking do and those stuff? Like, I was there with you when you were going through a lot of stuff. Like, I've helped you, I've been there for you, and I did everything I can to be there to support you, to make sure that you're fucking okay. And this is what you do to me? Okay, this is gonna be so spicy. You know what this girl look at me and tell me? She said, oh yes, because what, I've tricked you. I've tricked you. From the moment when she tell me that, I said, bitch, what the fuck you just said? Like, in my head, I was like, so you mean to tell me that you sit there and you lie to me? You lie to me and you play in my damn face. So basically, you played me then, and you make it seem like I'm stupid or something because you told me that I've tricked you. Hey, like, honestly, like, the way I was so angry, like the way how my blood was boiling, I was about to slap the shit out of her. Like, let me tell you, she was so fucking lucky. I never slapped the shit out of her on that day in her house and get the fuck out though. But because I keep it cool and those stuff, I just said, you know what? I kind of felt bad about it though, not gonna lie. I kind of felt bad about it though. So when we walk and we do, so she keep telling me, oh, please don't get mad and those stuff. Just remember, you just have to be smart and those stuff. And in my mind keep telling me that, like, oh, like my mind keep telling me like I'm gonna fuck you up. Like I'm gonna fuck you up. Like I'm gonna. This is a payback for you, bitch. You wanna did me dirty? Okay, I have something planned for you. Don't worry. So when I went back to my house now, and like I was in my room. So honestly, I was down, I was depressed about it. I was going through a mental breakdown just because of it though. So I called one of my close friends, right? So I tell her everything what has been going on with me, because I have one of my close friends though, because we grew up like in both in the shelter system, but we have our own places now. So yeah. So I called one of my close friends. I told her like every single thing what has been going on. And she said, see, I told you. And like, so after that day now, then this girl now, she called my phone now. Yes, she called my phone. I was like, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I'm fucking ready for you. So like, she called my phone. She was outside though, because she was not at her house. She was out on the road. So I called, I said, hey, I need to tell you something. Hey, I don't think I'm coming back to your house. I don't think I'm coming back to your house. So I did told her I was going to take a break from her, but that was not a break. I was never going to go back to her house ever again in my life. Like never. Like I'm done with this girl. So yeah. So I told her like, listen, I don't think no. So she said, okay, if you don't take her, maybe you can actually take a year or so. I was like, yeah, so you tell me I could just take a year from not coming to your house. That means you don't want me at your fucking house then, bitch. You don't want me at your fucking house in the first place. That means that you didn't want my help in the first place. And I have to like stop to do everything just to help you. And I've been running around in the shit like a fucking chicken to fucking help you with everything. And you wanna sit there and did me dirty like this? Okay, bitch, I had something for you. I used to remember like every single time when I used to go by this girl's house, I felt like somebody was following me and those stuff. Like literally, I was kind of scared and those stuff because like these fucking men are crazy and those stuff. And like sometimes when sometimes when it comes down to certain, you have people they literally would follow you and those stuff. And I told this bitch about it. So yeah. So after when I told her, listen, after when the whole incident happened with her about me accusing something, I said, listen, I told her, like, hey, I'm not coming back to your house again. But yeah. So at the time, no, when that happened, no, I was going through a bad recovery at the time. My recovery was so freaking bad. It was bad. I did not have the strength to even to clean my room the way I was so fucking depressed and those stuff. I feel like I was about to pass out in my room. So I have to have tea to drink at the time, and I was like extremely weak. Yes, because I was thinking about the situation what I've been through with that fucking bitch. So when I was there in my room now, I text one of my close friends. So I was telling like, hey, I'm not feeling good, like I'm not feeling well. And she said, you know what, why? I told her it's because I'm going through my bad recovery. And she told me like, listen, don't stress about the situation, but please don't go back to her house again. And I told myself, hey, I'm not going back to that bitch house ever again because I'm literally done with this bitch. So you know what I do? One day, no, after my recovery was a little bit over and does up at the time. So she called my phone one time again. For the last time she called my phone. So she showed me that she get her stuff for her house. So in my mind I was saying, why this bitch call my phone for? Why this girl call my phone for? So yeah, she called my phone and then she showed me that she get her stuff for her house. So she was like, hey, like whatever those. So in my mind I was like, so when she called me, I said, what do you want from me now? What do you want from me now? She was like, oh, like whatever. She said, oh, I'm gonna show you like whatever. So you know what I said? I said, hey, listen, you have a place right now. Congratulations and also. You have to figure out this shit on your own. Listen, I cannot help you anymore. Like I told her, listen, because I was not going to help her with nothing, because as I said, I'm done with this girl. Literally, I am so freaking done with this fucking girl. Because what? You lie to me and you play in my damn face, and first of all, you hurt my feelings, and you expect me to be friends with you. No, bitch, we're done. Period. We're done. Cha-cha, ciao, vámonos, goodbye. We're done. But yeah. So when I was there now, that was the last time she said fire was in me. I said, you know what, hey, I have something planned for you, bitch. I have something fucking planned for you. So you know what I did? I just go through my phone, like her contact and those stuff. I block her, I delete her number, and I unfollow her off of every social media platform, because we have on Instagram now. Like, and I unfollow her and I even block her that day. And I said, you know what? You wanna play me, bitch? This is not the girl you're gonna fucking mess with though. You wanna try me? Okay. Hold a fucking block, bitch.
Period.
Doesn't even know that I even block her. Because as I said, I was about to get rid of this bitch. So even the stuff that she even some stuff that I get from her, and I put them ass down for donation. I got rid of every freaking thing with that bitch though. Like all of those folders that we got together, I get rid of every freaking damn thing out of my phone. Like I get rid of everything. Cause like I said, I'm done with her. Like I'm done. Like you played in my face, you lied to me, and you hurt my feelings. I expect me to be friends with you? Go! Ciao! Go! But yeah. So I was like, you know what? So honestly though, I think I did kind of learn my lesson. I told myself, you know what? I'm not gonna sit there and fall for this shit anymore with nobody. So after things kind of be help out for me though. Like I was in a good situation. No, I'm in a better place like right now. Like I felt so freaking good and everything, because at the time I did want it the year 2024 to done. We're in 2025 right now, but I did want it that year to done. The reason why, because I did want it to start brand new and do stuff and start looking after myself and focus on myself. So I told myself, you know what, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation ever again. So I did kind of learn my lesson. I said, you know what, I told myself, you know what, just let people do whatever they want to do and let them figure it out on their own. And also you just do your own thing and focus on you and let other people do whatever the fuck they want to do. And that's what I learned, and I did learn my lesson though. And I told myself, you know what, I don't think I would ever make friends with people, not even people in my community, like that again anymore. Because I feel like, no, not really though, because I feel like now I kind of discover who people really and truly are, and I kind of discover like who they are, and I kind of discover what are their characteristics and what they portray themselves. Tell myself, you know what, I'm not falling for that situation ever again. Moral of the story is that, like, just be careful the type of people who you help though, and please just be careful the type of friends who you have though, because trust me, people these days are fake. People these days are fake, and they would lie to you, and they would want to play in your damn face, and you don't even know about it that they fucking played you until when you yourself find out though. So let me tell you, like, just be careful the type of people who you help though. Always remember to put yourself first, and then others can go after. Because let me tell you, like, people will try you though, and people would lie to you in front of your face. They would fuck you over though. So like, honestly though, like, that's just the moral of the story though. Like, just be careful the type of people who you help, and be careful the type of friends who you handle, because not all friends are loyal. Some people are fake as hell, and they will sit there and they would lie to you in front of your face and those stuff. So that's the moral of the story though. So I don't think I would ever talk about this story ever again, because I'm glad like I get it over with though. But that is just my story time though. But I don't think I will ever talk about it ever again though. So yes, like, this is my actual story time like right now, and hope you guys learned something from this though and those stuff. So yeah. Well, so that's it for the end of today's video right now. So if you guys do enjoy this video, if you guys do, and also do, so I want you guys right now to hit that big thumbs up though, and also to remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on post notification for each time when I upload a brand new video. And also you guys can go follow me on other different platforms. You guys can follow me on TikTok, you guys can follow me on Instagram. That's it for today's video right now. So your girl is out like right now. Once again, happy new year to all of you guys out there. Hope you guys have a blessed new year, and I will see you guys next time. So I think I'm gonna come back and do a lot more story times. Yeah, because I have a lot story times to talk about, so I'm gonna do some more story times though. And now I'm coming back where I'm gonna do a lot more long form content for you guys, because mostly I do like shorts and those stuff, but definitely I'm gonna come back and do some more long form content. So that's it now for today's video right now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time in a brand new video. Bye guys. Bye.